to another episode of Two Fat Guys Talking Flowers, where we're always going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly about flowers. I'm Fern here with Joel on the ones and twos, Mimi in the house, Ryan's in the house, Mike is busy with Mama's Day, and we got a litany of guests, but we're going to start off with one of my favorite, Mama, a.k.a. Susan Black.
Hello, hello.
Bienvenidos al podcast.
Hey, y'all. Mama in the house.
Hey, Mama. She's pumped up. She's ready.
Mama, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Mama, is this your first time on the podcast?
No. She's always on the podcast, especially in
we had the kids.
The boys. Oh, great episode.
And then I kind of run in the background when we're up at the lake.
Do you do that on purpose?
No.
No?
She absolutely
I think she does. Yeah.
I love it.
Does.
I love
she just
it.
wants to come say hi.
But this is the perfect time to have Mama on because Mommy is everybody's Mama here in the office.
Yes.
So we need to celebrate you.
Are you excited for your holiday?
No.
What about your birthday?
My birthday, I love birthdays. So I'm like a kid when it comes to birthdays. Yes, you have to celebrate my birthday.
Is it suck that, well, first of all, everybody's working for Mother's Day, so it kind of sucks for you, right?
No, because my
used to it.
birthday's with Mother's Day, so it's all right because Dad's birthday is by Father's Day, so he gets me back with that. And
Does he get you two gifts? One for your birthday,
it's
one
just
for
a
Mama's?
nice big gift.
Ooh.
A nice big gift.
Yeah.
Usually
Have you been
sparkly.
putting any hints?
Sparkly?
Have you been putting
Usually
any
it's
hints
sparkly.
out there?
I did ask him for another watch. I need a
Ooh.
rose gold watch to my tag collection.
Oh, I like that.
I like it.
Someone came and told us, right? They were doing F1. Tag was the
Big
sponsor, right?
Big sponsor.
Mhm. That's
Tag,
the F1.
Rolex.
So, Mama, we posted a video on Instagram talking about the silliest things people have said throughout the holiday. And your little bit got a lot of questions about it.
My candy?
Yeah.
My candy and my snacks.
Your candy and your snacks. Now, normally, I think one time we weighed it, Ryan, it was like 33 pounds worth of candy. And that was...
When she comes with a bag full of it, it's a workout to bring them inside.
Yeah.
So how many Costco runs have you done?
Since Mother's Day, I think I did 3 candy trips. So they have the big bags.
Hold on. 3 candy trips in
Costco.
in
Mother's
3
Day-
weeks.
in Mother's Day
3
season.
weeks.
That
Yeah.
means 3 times there was 2 giant tote bags filled with candy.
Yeah.
That's
Costco
3
has-
times in 3 weeks.
Well, Costco sells the mix bags, the big giant mix bags. So I get 3 of those, and then they have a bag of all like Skittles, Twizzlers, and those stuff that's
The
candy
sour
like that.
and sweet.
Yeah.
This is the hard-hitting
So-
stuff the fans really want to know.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? Actually, let's go around right now. Mama, what's your favorite candy that you pulled out of the bag?
M&M peanuts.
Mine too.
That's why there's none of those around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She hides them for
There's
me.
only the plain ones.
What I like is that everybody has their own candy, and she brings you your own individual snack. Like Joelle gets Rice Krispie treats, she gets peanut M&Ms.
I get Twizzlers.
Yeah.
I just come back and there's
Don't you get the
magically
fibrous
Twizzlers.
cookies in the morning?
I get the Madelines.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. They're saying, do not tell mommy what you like or you collect because I will constantly see them and buy it for you.
Oh, yeah. Look at Amy's
no
desk.
messing
How
around.
many Winnie the Poohs are you responsible for Amy's desk?
No, her layout she did herself on Temu.
Yeah, Temu.
Yeah,
She can't shop
so-
on Temu anymore.
No more
Yeah.
Timu.
Mm-hmm.
Did
They get
Timo
rid of
it. It looks nice,
close?
though.
No, they
Or
just
China, too much
no
tariffs?
Temu and Sheen or Shine or whatever they call it.
Sheen.
They both stopped your orders. If you had an order, it was canceled, and they would say they're no longer shipping to your area.
Yeah,
So-
because of the tariffs, they're no
Oh.
longer
I know.
coming to the U.S.
But Amy was excited because she bought a mouse pad, and it came in right on time. The next day, all the things stopped. So, if we give you a person's name, can you give them their candy?
Let
Let me
me
try. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Mike.
Mike likes the dark chocolate Dove.
CJ.
CJ's got a couple of different ones. Her treat is the banana pudding with Nilla wafers in Publix.
Watch. Wait, what about Dan Riley?
Dan Riley, He's not really a candy person. He likes the sliced oranges at Fresh Market.
This is so
I
silly.
get that. Yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
What about Jimmy?
Jimmy likes anything healthy.
Snap
So,
into a Slim
yeah.
Jim.
I got these new. I think
You
it's
ever have a Slim Jim,
IQ.
Joel? Do you even know what that is?
Yeah, I know what it is.
He's
Do you
got
know?
those-
It's
Do you
not
remember?
good.
Hold
And
on,
it
hold on.
tastes, I mean, it smells
Do
horrible.
you remember the commercials with the Macho Man?
Oh, I thought it was whole.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Snap into a Slim Jim, brother.
Yeah, Jimmy's on a protein kick.
You know what I like? The healthy snacks that you buy is the pumpkin seeds, and
Yes.
those are the bomb.
That's a new one. They
That's-
just
Just be
started
careful
those.
with the ones that are the lime spicy. They're not that good. Plus, they really are spicy. And I like spicy. So, mommy, long hours, right?
Yeah, but Michael's been. You're asking me about his hours for Mother's Day. He's actually been working nonstop since before Valentine's Day. Since January, he's been working nonstop. He works 7 days a week, and Sunday is like his early hours is like maybe 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's still going. So to answer the question, if how do I feel about his hours for Mother's Day? I don't know because it's still blended from Valentine's.
Dang.
Yeah. But he's a workaholic. He
Yeah.
will not stop working.
Yeah.
Even if there's no holiday.
He creates one in his mind.
It's an addiction. It's an addiction.
I
But
hear,
it's helped get us to where we are. It's a big part of the success.
right.
I mean, it's something I say all the time. Like, to succeed and be like really good in this industry, you can't just do the bare minimum. You can't work just normal hours. I don't think. I mean, you can get by doing that, but I don't think you'll be like
You can't be successful.
growing successful, consistently without somebody like that that's just putting in.
Is it because you think because we're dealing with a perishable product, or we're dealing with like nonstop like need for these flowers, or what do you think? Why do you think the long hours are so important?
I think it's just the way this industry is kind of
Yeah.
built, and it's been established, and it's been set in stone for so long that there's no way of like adjusting it at this point.
I agree.
Especially because you have to adjust it top to bottom, like the trucking lines, the planes, what people are used to buying and selling. Like, but it's hard because we deal with people all around the world.
Yeah.
There's
Time
different
zones.
time zones.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things that are going on that, and we're pretty lucky because most of them accommodate to our time zone. There's people in Holland that are working late nights to deal
I
with
don't
us early
know.
mornings.
I don't know how Mark and these guys get any sleep.
No,
because
they're not.
Because
That's what I'm saying. They're not sleeping enough.
I'll talk to him at 6 a.m, and it's 12 o'clock his time, right?
Yeah.
We talk. Then I'll send him a message at 3 p.m, and it's 9 o'clock his time, and he'll answer.
Mhm.
Then I send him a message at 9 o'clock at night, 3 a.m. his time, and he answers in an hour.
Yeah. But it's not even just
It's
sales,
like-
it's marketing too.
Right.
Like if
Yeah.
we don't put in extra hours, we don't have everything we
You
need
don't
to
have
get
all the
done
content.
done.
You guys have the gift and the curse of too much content, almost.
It's not so much too much content. There's definitely the right amount of content, I would say, but it's too many things happening at once. There's
Yeah.
so much
so much
happening.
falls under the umbrella of marketing, and I don't think people realize that.
Yeah.
Like, there's some stuff like, and especially now with the move, I feel really bad for Ryan, like, and Joelle, especially because they're doing more editing and stuff like that, where my eyes would burn off. Like, I need to step away from the screen for a little bit. But design wise, for all the signs, everything for the new building has been happening with like all of that. We'd had to change websites. We have to change so much in the middle of Mother's Day, and then the pre-books and all of that stuff. On top of that, Fresh Fest and a golf tournament, and then shows that are happening during the summertime. So I keep telling people, I'm like, July, maybe I'll see you in July for like a little bit, and then going back right into
You
the
see,
shows.
everybody's like, July is the slow time. Aren't you excited? I go, no, because in the slow time, you got to work twice as hard
Yeah.
and only get half the result. But if you don't do the work in the summer, when you hit season, you don't reap the rewards. It's kind of like you're planting seeds that entire summer.
But you see, I think the beauty about being in this office is that we all see each other working. And I mean, like, people are like, why do you need to go in there? Like, what can you be doing in marketing that's going to help during that time? But I think it's more about being together and like supporting each other. And like,
Sometimes-
mommy, you've been
sometimes
here
people
every
just need a
day
fucking hug.
scanning. Yeah.
It's also the family business. Like
Yeah.
the lines are pretty blurry where one person's tasks starts and ends, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. But even like Laura was here on Sunday with us till the very end, remember? And she was just trying to get as much as counting as she could. You were scanning away and then we went to decorate. But it's just been like nonstop. There's always something to do. Mama, from Mommy's Day question here. You got all your boys here basically, because the other day Jared was in here and so was Junior. How does it feel to see like all of them working and seeing them in their positions shine?
That's the reason I started coming into work, is so I can see some of my boys, because otherwise I wouldn't see them. I'm going to miss them when I go up to the lake. It's really, it amazes, it actually blows my mind, the stuff that they do.
Well, I know you're a big fan of everything they do. Yeah. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like even when Connor's suggesting stuff.
Yeah. Well, he had done something, and I think it was like he was arranging something in the cash and carry or changing buckets. He came to you with the
idea.
Rosa Flora, and I asked you if that was his idea or if somebody told him to do that. And when you told me it was his idea, I was really impressed that he's stepping up.
I get a kick out of your face when you see Ryan's stuff too. Like you could sense it.
Yeah, I don't even know where the concept of some of his ideas come from. I mean, he's always been. I used to enjoy doing when they were young in school. Don't bring me homework and stuff like that because I'm not good with that. But projects, bring me projects. I'll help you with projects. And Ryan and I went all out on a football field that he had to build.
Oh.
And I had it for a
what
while.
class was that, Ryan? Do you remember?
I don't remember the class. I remember it was high school. It was probably like 10th grade. It was a team project. One person, you had to build like a business or something like that. For some reason, I picked a football stadium. And we literally made like not scale, but like a model stadium. Like literally.
Nice.
Yeah. It was pretty, like
Was
a
it made
poster
out
board
of
size.
Ritz crackers, cheese, and ham.
I don't remember
No.
what, it was
No.
foam and
That
stuff.
sounds
It
like a
was-
Super Bowl party.
It wasn't one of those charcuterie Super Bowl things.
I was like,
That's
what?
I was thinking of. I don't know. I got hungry. I'm sorry.
It was
Okay.
pretty elaborate.
So-
And you know what the worst part is that like it was a team project and I brought that in and the other person completely dropped the ball and didn't do any of the like the
What'd you
business
need,
side, like the
oh.
business end of it. And I did like the model and he did like the paperwork or whatever or the presentation and dropped the ball.
So, Mama, what's your favorite part of the new building?
Well, I don't like the walking. I miss Pocket, CJ, the cash and carry. I really miss those. I just like the expanse of it, that people actually have room to move around and that we still have our little personality desks, which is nice to see everybody upgrading their desks.
It's got to be a little weird seeing how everybody like she's become everybody else's mom in a way, and like her relationships are so unique with everybody in the building that like how does it feel to see that like your mom's in a different light to everybody?
No, I like it. It's fun. For me, it's funny to see like everybody else sees her, I think, in a different light slightly. I see like some of the quirky and the mannerisms, and to me it's entertaining. But no, I love that she's the team mom. She's always been the team mom of sports and stuff like that. And friends coming through the house and stuff. She was always, the house mom. So it's great to see everybody getting the taste. Getting what we grew up with is what everybody's getting here, which is awesome for everybody here because,
She
that's
makes
why everybody loves her,
feel, She literally makes everybody feel special.
Yeah, she goes out of her way to do extra things for people that I give her a hard time about sometimes because, she likes to make her life a little harder, similar to you.
It's her besties.
But yeah, of course, everybody loves her for a reason,
What do you say about the reality show? Jeff Fresh, The Office.
I would love to just follow her along. We don't need Jeff Fresh, the reality show. Just follow her along on her day-to-day. Her trip. Like, we literally had the joke about starting her a YouTube channel where
I think
she
an
reviews
unboxing-
snacks. For 1,000%, her snack reviews would be a a award-winning YouTube series.
She can monetize this. Not just that, like every time I bring home, she sends me stuff and I'll give it to the kids. It's something brand new. Have you seen those
That's
cheeses,
the best
the tiny
She
ones?
gets all the new snacks.
That's what it is.
All the new snacks.
Did you see this? Little Debbie's got this now.
Well, and I take it a step further. When I'm at the lake house in New York, you can get different stuff. So I send it to CJ and say, CJ, I just found this stuff. And I know you're not going to find it back home in Florida. So she'll get new stuff up there.
Mama's got all the new snacks.
Yeah, it's definitely entertaining to watch her.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Mike. How you doing, sir?
Doing good.
Fresh off an IV.
You have to get up in that mic a little bit.
That was an IV, right? That wasn't the shot?
It was both.
Oh. How you feeling? You gotta pee?
Not yet. I will soon.
Every time I finish an IV, I gotta run to the bathroom.
There's only one place open today that gives the yellow fever shots, and I couldn't make it there.
So tell the listeners, why do you need a yellow fever shot?
Because Juanita told me there's an outbreak of whooping cough and yellow fever in Ecuador, and it's highly recommended that you get a vaccination before you come. And it's possible that they will not allow you to leave if you're not vaccinated. Something like that. I don't really know.
He told me he was getting a yellow fever shot. I go, you going to Africa? I was like, where are you
Are
going?
you going back
No,
to 19?
there's an outbreak in the schools.
Of the
Wow.
measles and right?
It's whooping cough and yellow fever, and all the kids
Poor
are required
kids.
to wear masks again
Oh,
in the schools.
terrible.
And I guess they're doing it at the farm too. I haven't talked to Juanita in like 2 weeks. We haven't really talked. There's been a few messages that gone back and forth, but we really have both been equally busy doing things. And we're moving. She's running the farm and the office, and she's trying to keep things on track with the reservoir dig and the transformer go up on the pole and the framing of the greenhouses and the buying of the plastic and all that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of shopping, and it's a lot of distraction. And then she needs to be a mom too. So it's a lot. And a wife. So she's got a big job, and when the both of us are busy, we don't talk that much. But I think that also is very cool because at the end of the day, we really don't need to.
You have that trust built in.
Yeah. She knows I'm on my shit, and I know she's on her shit, and we don't have to worry about it. What are you talking to my wife about?
We were talking about Mother's Day with the big team mom. It's her day. We're talking to a couple people today, and we were talking about your hours. And she says you haven't have normal hours since before Valentine's.
Yeah, we've been going for
Since
about 4
January.
months now.
It's a lot. So what time are you turning off on Sunday? You can't because you got to celebrate this beautiful woman.
No, we never do Mother's Day on Mother's Day. We never do Valentine's on Valentine's Day. It hasn't been that way in 40 years. She knows.
So you got no plans for Sunday?
Yes, we do.
You saw his face.
News to
I
him.
wish I would have been watching. I wish I would have been recording that.
the Scooby-Doo.
Better be in bed wherever those plans are.
No.
Hey now, don't
Actually-
start
I bet
that
sleep. I bet
conversation.
sleep. I bet sleep.
Don't start something you don't want to hear, right?
Actually, Junior had said that he had made reservations for us to go out to eat at Runway 84, which is hard to get reservations there. With him and Carrie Ann Addison, her mom, her sister. I have no idea what time, though. I don't know if it's dinner or brunch, so I have to ask him again.
It better not be at brunch.
Yeah.
We're always rescuing someone on Mother's Day
Yeah.
around brunch time.
That's right.
No,
So-
wow.
I'm hoping who the next rescue is going to be, because every time we rescue a customer on Mother's Day, they become a customer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm on call here. We're at the firehouse waiting for the call.
A fire truck literally just drove by as you said that.
We were sitting at, I don't know, there was a bunch of us at a table. We were at on Mother's Day, and him and Casey had to get up and come to work to
No.
rescue somebody. Yep.
Yeah, it happens. It's real.
It's all part of,
It's all part of the
business.
business.
yeah. Good things come to those who wait.
Mm-hmm.
Shiny things.
Tag things.
Mama, you're the best. Thank you,
You
so
really
much.
are.
Thank you for everything
Thank
you
you for
do
having me.
for everybody here and treating us all like your children and all the snacks and for me, all the Twizzlers. I love you, Mama. Thank you.
Yes. I just want to say, I like to, everybody always makes fun that I'm bringing the snacks, but when there is no snacks, they kind of complain, where are the snacks?
Well, that was how we started this because your video, the number one comment was about the candy. Now people are like, oh, I feel bad now asking for the candy. And I'm like, don't feel bad. She loves bringing the candy for the clients. So
It's a love-hate relationship.
because it's not just for us.
And then you
it's
have
for
6
everybody.
months to lose the weight till I come back
Yeah.
in November.
Sure.
So
Sure. Yeah.
That's what you say.
I feel like the witch in the Hansel and Gretel story. She's fattening the children up.
Fatten the children up.
You're the good witch then. That's
Okay.
no. We love it.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
You're the best, Mama.
Everybody, have all you moms out there, you terrific moms, have a great Mother's Day.
Dali, 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 dali.
Dale!
Hello,
Miss
everybody.
Number 2 plaque of the year came down, champagne popping, Dali May.
Dali, I love having you in the office. I love it.
I love being here.
yeah.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
You get a taste of our craziness down here.
Yes.
She loves
a little
being
bit
down
at a
here.
time.
She loves it. She loves going to the cash and carry. She loves
No,
hanging
not
out
just the
down
cash
here.
and carry. Like the warehouse guys know her. Yanita and her already have. They're like, like they're speaking Spanish and English to each other. I love it. So I love when Dolly's here because I mean, we never not feel like you're part of the team because you are one crucial part of the team. But it's fun to see you here in the office and see you physically. So I'm so happy. So today at 2:15, Dolly comes into the marketing and she says, "Go ahead, Dolly. What did you say?"
I got my last pre-book out of the door today.
Oh.
And that too. And I was like, "What does it feel like?"
It feels amazing. I mean, the pre-book comes out and you book and it's just kind of like, okay, I'm putting your pre-book in and I'm just hoping everything's going to get confirmed and we'll be, all set. So you spend these days and these weeks just worrying about these pre-books. It's like Mother's Day is a month away, but I'm still worrying. But thankfully we have an amazing team. Our buyers are like no other. I can't even express the gratitude I have for them. So it's just a lot of worry, a lot of panic, and you just hope for the best.
Right.
And I've got to say, this holiday has been phenomenal. It's been busy. It's been hectic. The market has been, not the best. But we made everything happen. I filled every single pre-book 100% this holiday. And
Wow.
I think
yeah.
that's
music to my ears.
Yeah, I think that's probably, like one of the first times that it was 100%. And this was probably my busiest holiday to date at JetFresh in the industry period.
Wow.
Amazing.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you.
And that in a tough buying market because the weather in South America is a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
There was all those challenges.
There was the tariffs.
We always do
were-
better in a tight market
We
because
do.
the big groups can't do it. They just can't. They don't have it.
They can't move fast enough the way
No.
you move.
No,
I love it.
no.
But Dolly's also like I like your rapport with your customers. Like listening to you talk to your customers, you've built a lot of trust, like a lot of like good relationships. Because we went out to eat on when was it? I don't even know. Whatever day it was this week.
Every day.
And you're there talking to them at all times, making sure that everything's smooth. I mean, you had even customers come in knowing that you're in town, so it's really nice to see that. Like it's like you really
Thank you.
built that. Yeah.
It's I always say it. It's a perishable industry. Things are going to happen. There are so many things that are out of our control. And I had to learn, in the beginning of my career, I didn't understand that. I used to panic. I used to, freak out on my managers and the buyers. But over the years, I learned that some things you just can't change. One of the most crucial things for me in building relationships is communication. My customer, of course, if something doesn't come in or it's bad, they might be disappointed. But if I call them and I tell them and I work on subs or it's fine. It's no longer a problem. Now they're like, oh my God, you care so much. You want to fix this for me. And And that's all it is for me. It's communication. I like to let people know ahead of time what's going on, during, after, follow up. And really that's how relationship building works for me. And my customers are my friends. I've seen some of these people's kids grow up. I mean, it's really a phenomenal
But you
feeling.
just like to help out, because even like on the Women in Flowers group, I've seen you jump in on conversations like, I can't find this. And you don't make it a sales pitch. You just make it to help people there. That's cool.
Right. If you help people, they're going to want to buy from you.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to pitch them every single time, you're going to annoy the crap out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to let them come to you. Just be cool.
Someone pass her the basket. Dolly
Ching,
is
ching, ching,
preaching.
Dolly, are you a Miami fan now? Do you like being here?
You want to move down?
Not the Office. We know you like the Office.
Do you want to move down?
No.
Do you want to move down?
No. I love coming down here. I
offer to move Dolly down at least 4 times a year. Are
Listen,
you sure you don't want to come down? Sure, Scott can't
I used to
work
drive
remote?
down here, for these holidays. I would drive down here, so I would have a car. I love Miami so much, I don't even want to drive in this traffic anymore. No, I just fly and get, driven around by my chauffeurs.
Yeah,
Fern and Mimi.
Yeah. And Celine.
Yeah.
I pick her up, you guys take her home. It works out.
So
That should
yeah,
be.
for sure. But no, without the team, I mean, I mentioned the buyers, but this holiday was a success because of the leadership that we have, the hardworking receiving department, the shipping department, the accounting department. I mean, it's all just pieces of a big puzzle. And if one piece doesn't fit, that puzzle ain't coming together. So I'm just beyond grateful for my team. I have never in my life had a team like this. And I feel sorry for people that don't and that have never experienced this, because this is the best feeling to work in flowers, work with your customers, fill their orders, make their events come to life, and have your support from your team that have your back. I can call Mike, Fern, Casey, anybody here. I can call them anytime. They're going to answer my call. Whether they want to or not, they're still going to do it.
Just kidding.
We need to get Dolly on the
You need to
podcast
text-
more.
You need
Yeah.
to text Joel because
No, you can Teams him.
Don't talk. Teams suck.
Shut it.
I don't
Get over
I don't-
it,
I don't
Fern.
talk to
I'm
Joel,
actually
so-
using Teams. So I signed into Teams on my phone and it won't sign me out. It said no. There's just no signing
see?
out.
Done deal.
You're going to get messages forever on
Done
Teams.
deal.
You got no choice. That's what Teams said to me.
I'm super happy that you came in. It was true. We do need Dolly more on the podcast.
Hell yeah. Shit. Give her a basket. Give her a drink. Bring her in.
Oh, she'll take a drink.
Anytime. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Love you all.
Love you too.
I
Dolly.
think
Thank you.
I think that when we brought your name into any conversation before you worked here, those who knew you respected you, and they respected your work ethic, and they respected your knowledge and your experience, and the fact that you ain't afraid to do nothing, that there is nothing in this job. She mentioned all those different departments. She could operate in any one of them.
Mm-hmm.
She knows, she has the experience on from soup to nuts. So that's why she holds us to a higher expectation, because she knows herself what
Right.
is possible and not. And she knows herself how any day during Mother's Day can become a shit show. She knows from experience. And that's not common. Most people, I think Dali and I are the only ones that I know that have been wholesalers, bucket truck drivers, and flower importers and distributors. I don't know anybody else that has the resume that she has. And she's worked in wholesale houses in different states as well. So she knows how different customers think and how different customers operate. And that's a leg up for her. And customers ain't stupid. Customers don't want to deal with somebody who's reading from a script.
Dolly is a badass.
She is. She is. And I have a huge, high level of respect for her. People randomly just give me like compliments about her. So they'll send me a message or give me a phone call or something, I think the last one that really gave me an amazing compliment about you was Alice from Carlstead. She really made it special. She loves you to death, and she's.
That's my sister there.
Yeah,
Love Alice.
she-
Shout out.
But it was during a trade show. Like, she's got 50,000 people that want to talk to her. You know, she didn't need to take that time with me and tell me that, but she did.
I hear it all the time at trade shows when we mention Dali's name to
Yeah.
like somebody we're either like talking to at the
Yeah.
booth or something like that. They know from her past places or where she was or her history.
Yeah.
They know her. Like, she's always being mentioned, and not just they know her. I love Dali. Dali's
Yeah,
the best.
I
It's
love
not.
Dali.
It's not. Oh, I know Dali.
Yeah.
Dali's amazing. Dali's the best.
Yeah. We should actually do all that. Like, the old fashioned I Love Lucy logo. We should have the I Love Dali.
Love it.
I love that.
I love
Yeah.
that.
I'll wear
That's
that shirt.
great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We should do that.
Who would be Ricky?
Are you? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
There's nobody else.
Yeah.
Edwin.
I love it.
You
Jesse will
have
be-
some
Jesse-
explaining to do.
Yeah, Jessie will be mad at us though. We can't break up that.
She'll
Jessica
get
could be
over
the,
it.
She'll be
the neighbor.
Ethel.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
Ethel.
Exactly. She's got that vibe.
She has Ethel vibes.
She does.
I'm
Oh
surprised
my
you know
God,
about the
that's
I Love
good.
Lucy.
I'm an old soul.
You're pretty young for that.
Joelle, you want to chime in here?
My grandma watches it every weekend, so I would sit there and watch it with her.
I am everybody's grandma.
Oh, you're Beast Boy, apparently.
I am.
love it.
I am.
It's funny.
Well, Mike, thank you for your kind words. The respect is mutual, 100%. There's no place I'd rather be, man. So this is the team, dream team.
Boom.
Go Dali.
Thank you.
you so much, Dali. Kick ass.
Dali,
Great job.
Dali.
Dali,
Dali Mae, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's next?
Jimmy.
Mr. Tulip.
Jimmy, Mr. Tulip.
And you loved
your
your name
beard
so
right
much,
on
you
there.
put Cynthia James.
That's right.
CJ is Cynthia James.
James, yeah, I had to get my name in there.
Cynthia James.
Well, my son, I only have one son, so I wanted him to be a junior, but I was talked out of that. So
that was
he en-
vetoed.
he ended up
real quick.
he ended up being a Justin James. So there's Priscilla Victoria, Justin
JJ.
James, JJ, Justin James, and then
Stop touching the table.
Cynthia James. Sorry.
Hands
You
in
know
your
what, Jimmy?
pockets.
Jimmy, you're not going to be allowed back in here.
No, that's not true. Let me tell you, the podcast, Jimmy, they're your fans.
Are
like
they?
I am, yeah.
Is this the first podcast in this room?
Second podcast.
Second
Second,
podcast.
second.
Jimmy, you made it on number 2.
I'm number 2. All right.
You're the
Well,
number
So-
2.
thank you.
So, Jimmy,
Yes.
how was Mother's Day?
Mother's Day was good. Mother's Day was very busy as it always is, and very good. I'm glad it's almost over.
I've seen a lot of walking with you with your clients.
Yeah,
And they're very happy.
Everybody's excited about the new building. I give them the full tour. I start in the cash and carry. I walk them through the tropical room. I walk them through the processing room. I've been selling the
Multi-purpose
rental-
room.
the multi-
Multi-purpose room.
Multi-pass.
Yeah. Then I show them through the window. I show them how big the warehouse is. I take them to the kitchen. I bring them in here. Everybody's impressed.
My
They
favorite
love
is
it.
when people are like, "How come you guys moved?" And then I show them that, and I said, "Imagine all those boxes. They were also in that
Yeah.
little building." They're like, "No way."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So everybody loves it. Everybody's
People didn't like with the windows now. They get to see everything,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
it's an amazing
Yeah.
insight
It's the
into
donut
what
shop.
we do.
Oh, yeah.
But before that, people didn't see
Yeah.
how psychotic
Well, the
we
fir-
were working in the old building.
the first thing that everybody says is the parking, because that's the first thing they do is the park, and they're happy that they have all that parking,
She.
Yeah. And they understand that during the holiday it's busy, but we're getting into our rhythm where we're getting the pickups, flowing, and everybody loves the ramp and the way we're bringing everything out in carts, and everything is just moving along,
Churning.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but we're getting our rhythm, and yeah.
People aren't waiting as long as they used to.
No, I mean,
especially during
Yeah.
the rush
Right.
holiday time,
Right.
it's nowhere near what
Right.
they
Yeah.
used to
Right.
wait.
We're doing it different. We're
Right.
telling the customers up front how long the wait's going to be. If you called ahead and you had your order pulled already and you're in and out quickly, if you just came in and you ordered, it's
gonna be a minute.
It's going to be a little while, but we're not telling them it's indefinite. We have better communication between the selling, the checkout, and the warehouse. So they're all three communicating with each other, letting customers know how long there's the wait. And we have people that are specifically, we took Lewis, who is Jason's wingman and in training to run the desk. We made him the pickup czar. this holiday. So you
No,
laugh.
that
but
man
it ain't
is
funny.
fucking
He's
kicking
good.
ass.
He's
He
really
is
good.
really
Luisito.
good.
Wait, isn't that what Edwin does when he goes to the club? He's a pickup czar.
Yeah, yeah.
Different type of pickup. But yes.
Yes. Luisito is really good, though.
Yeah.
He is.
He's doing great.
No, and then we've been after cutoff we've been filtering through our customers and calling our customers and just being proactive with that and telling them, hey, listen, are you coming today? If not, then we need to move it, or give us kind of an estimate. And we've, like Mike said, we've been in communication with the warehouse, and it's been
Most of the customers have been really cool.
Right.
They've been really like,
and they
understanding
understand we're in the
And
middle,
supportive.
Yeah, and then we're in the middle of a move, and it's a holiday.
It's a holiday too. That's something I feel like people don't realize. Like, oh, why am I waiting so long? I'm like, it's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Like we're busy too. Like it's like you go to Publix during Thanksgiving. There's more people in line.
Go pick up a ham.
Right, exactly. My mom waits an hour and a half to get that fucking ham every
Crazy.
year.
Yeah.
She is a
They have people that you can pay to wait
I
in the
know,
line
yeah.
for you now. I think
Yeah.
my wife is going to go that route.
That's a
Somebody
good job.
somebody did that with the iPhones. There was like a guy that was charging like $1,000 to make his place.
I wish
in
they
line
would have
for you.
had those people when we were waiting in line all night to get the new record albums that came out.
Or remember when you had to make the line to go get concert tickets, too? You
Yeah.
remember going to
Yeah.
Specs?
Yeah, Specs, Eckerd's. You used to be
Who
getting.
did you wait in line for? Who was the show you waited in line
Well,
for?
I was fortunate enough to have a friend whose sister worked at those places, so she had access online about 10 minutes before. So we would give her the cash, and she would get us the tickets.
She'd buy the tickets before.
So very
everybody
rarely,
else.
So very rarely did I ever
Nice.
have to wait in line.
Jimmy, you actually really know flowers, design-wise flowers. What
Yeah.
flower would you wait in line for?
What flower would I wait in line for?
What flower would you wait in line like a concert ticket? What flower would you be like if they said this is coming out tonight and you need to make the line? What flower would it be?
The marketer in me would say VIP roses.
Ooh, Choco roses, not just VIP.
Well, I mean, I would say if there was a new hippie rose coming out, a different color.
A new release.
Like the Memorial
Midnight
Day one.
release.
Yeah, wait in line.
I was expecting him to say peony.
You just wanted him to say peonies.
He likes peonies. What would you wait in line for, Mike?
The bathroom, usually.
Not anymore. We got plenty of bathrooms.
No,
No,
everyone
he seems to always time it out poorly.
Every time I need to go, someone's in there.
In the old building, every time I had to go, the lady was cleaning the bathroom.
yeah.
I'm like, "Jeez, I gotta go.
Your timing was off.
What's a show you've waited for?
What?
What's a concert you've waited for?
I kind of like Jimmy. I got a job. My dad got me a job at Madison Square Garden as a vendor, and I saw plenty of concerts. I didn't wait for anything, but I got fired because I wasn't selling enough.
Too much
Too busy
concert,
watching the
not enough
shows.
No.
sales.
Were you the cold beer guy?
Yeah, that's actually when I got fired. Was when it was a blizzard, and it was a Ranger game, and it was a blizzard. This had to be in the early 80s, mid 80s maybe. And I worked for Harry M. Stevens, which was the vendor for Madison Square Garden, and you had to buy your apron, and then they would give you the buttons of how much everything costs, and you have to wear that. But I was 16 or 17, and it was a blizzard, and I went to work the Ranger game that night, and the guy who does the beer up in Blue Heaven on the top didn't come in, and beer was the number one seller, so they put me on beer. And the way it works is you have to pay for what you're
Yeah.
taking out,
Right.
and then whatever you make is yours to keep. So Blue Heaven at that time, I don't know how it is now, but at that time, up in Blue Heaven were all the iron workers, all the construction guys after work, all the rough and tumble guys were up in the Blue Heaven. And I was serving beer on the left side, my first sale, and I put you put the tray down on the steps while you're serving. And when I went to get my tray, the tray was mostly empty, and everybody on the right was drinking beer.
The beer that you already paid for.
The beer I already paid for. And you look at these guys, and they'll give you that, like, snarl. And I went back to downstairs to tell the guy, what happened. He's like, get the fuck out of here. You're done. Give me your apron. Turn in your apron. And the same thing happened to me at Subway sandwiches. I was the head delivery guy for the very first Subway sandwich store in New York City. Probably I think it was a little earlier than Harry M. Stevens. But Harry M. Stevens, man, I saw Fleetwood Mac. I saw Pink Floyd The Wall.
Wow.
I saw Kiss more than once. I saw Genesis. I saw some really good concerts. I didn't sell shit, but I saw some good concerts. And Subway, there was this big delivery. And let me tell you, I outfitted my bike. Like, I had a big basket. I went and bought a big basket. I had my delivery bike, like, hooked up. I did it right. And I had one of those kryptonite locks, the lock with shaped like a U.
It's U-shaped.
Yeah, I had that lock. I had it all set up. And they opened this Subway sandwich. That's why I tell people don't eat the tuna at Subway.
Oh, that's why.
They make it the same way.
It's not tuna.
Because
It's
I
still
helped
the
make
same.
it a few times. And trust me, you don't want to eat the tuna at Subway.
They say the same thing about the green tea at Panera.
I don't know nothing about that, but I know that the tuna is made with people's hands. Maybe now they wear gloves. I don't know.
Manny Fresh used to work at Subway. He said the same thing.
Yeah, don't eat the tuna. Anyway, so I get this big delivery, and I deliver to this apartment, and I knock on the door, and there are like all of the older tough guys from the neighborhood. They're having a party. They took the sandwiches, and they told me pretty straight up, "You never saw us, Black. You never saw us. Go tell your boss that somebody ripped you off." I went back. I told my boss someone ripped me off. He says, "See you later. You and your bike, get the fuck out of here. You're fired."
Oh, shit.
You got shook down by the mob.
Hold on. Did the guys in the neighborhood take care of you after that? Something?
No, if I would have said anything, there would have multiple things would have happened. Number one, it could have been the most painful wedgie that you ever got because they did that to me more than once.
I can't see anybody bullying Mike. I can't see it. Not even
you
young
remember
Mike.
the yoga picture? Remember the yoga?
Yeah, but I can't.
That's who's
picture
getting
that.
the wedgie.
No.
Have you ever gotten a pink belly?
Do you know what a pink belly is?
No.
Oh, man.
You don't want that.
What's a pink belly? Just
Yeah,
like
really.
humor
What
me.
is that?
Pink belly is smacking you on your
Yeah,
stomach
Oh yeah, like in
a
the
million
movie.
times.
Uh-huh.
And if you're fat and if you're chubby and you got like some
It
loose
moves,
stuff,
it
like
jiggles?
it's even more painful
Sure,
because
yeah.
of all your blubber getting smacked around. The wedgies, the pink bellies, or just a flat out punch in the face. You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Out of all of them, what did you want the least?
The wedgie.
The wedgie.
Yeah. Yeah. The wedges are painful. I mean, the wedges were like to the point where the underwears tore off your.
Atomic wedgies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were bad.
Yeah.
They were
Wow.
bad. So, yeah, you stayed clear of those guys when they were drinking. You never went near them when they were drinking. They wouldn't drink just regular beer. They had the beers in those giant bottles, Schaefer beer or the big giant.
40s.
Yeah, the 40s. That's right.
Drinking a 40.
Yeah, they would drink those. Oh, man. I used to play poker with like the old timers. They used to play for a nickel and a dime, and the pots would get really big. It was a lot of fun. I used to love playing poker with the old timers. I used to put a big piece of cardboard on the park bench, and they'd play poker all day long, the old timers. But the older guys from the park, they got the sandwiches, and then I got fired. That's what happened.
How was your beer call?
I never had a beer call. I was never a beer drinker.
No.
No.
How did you
When
sell
you
it?
sold the beer.
Cold beer.
Oh, no.
Beer here?
It's beer here.
I
Say
saw
it
one
again.
on
Say it again.
Beer here.
beer
Beer here. Get your cold beer here.
I saw one on social media the other day where the guy he gets down in the front right by the wall of the stadium. It's a baseball game, and he screams on the top of his lungs, "Hot dogs!" Just like the most, like he's being murdered. Scream.
Listen, hot dogs goes only to the most senior person.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
You got to know what you're doing
You
for hot
gotta,
dogs.
you gotta have your seniority to get hot dogs. It's hot dogs, beer, and then everything else. Like when I first started, I worked a circus and I sold those lights that you spun around on us.
Yes.
Oh shit! The one that Logan makes me waste money.
Do they
That's-
still sell them?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
They're like
sell
on a
that
string.
shit, yeah.
Lights on a string.
Mm-hmm.
Ringling Brothers is not even around anymore.
No,
they do it anywhere. They
do-
do it everywhere.
And it's not that. Like it's more like a little like it's a. They have little light ups, and then they have.
We sold those. We sold the little flags.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Ringling flags. The circus was good.
I buy one.
Listen, if you ever go to any sporting event with your mom, that's on the list.
A hot dog.
The hot dog.
I mean, yeah.
That's on the list.
Gotta
don't blame
have a
her.
hot dog.
Speaking on the totem pole.
Have you seen the hot dog guy? Have you seen him yet? Where's the hot dog guy?
Speaking of the totem pole,
We went to a concert the other night, and she got a hot dog.
Chicago, right?
Yeah.
She
I got Jimmy the Tulip at Chicago.
Shirt.
I know, I
Was it
saw
Chicago
I like
dog?
it.
Was it Chicago hot dog?
Thank you, Mike.
wouldn't eat
They
a
theme it
Chicago.
up?
She would not eat
Way
a
too much
Chicago.
shit on it.
There's
Let me
way
tell
too
you, those
much on
guys from
it.
Chicago, they're fucking 80 years old, man.
But
they're still
fucking
performing.
playing.
You would not know it. Rod Stewart, we've seen him too. He's like 80-something years old too, and he's
Oh, shit.
but they have this. The way they produce the shows now for the old school bands is like they got to figure it out where they could do a couple songs, then go take a break. But while they're taking a break, someone else is doing something really entertaining, and you don't even notice they're gone. Yeah, the Chicago, the percussionists, the drummer, and then there's a percussion guy. They had their whole like 5-minute thing, and all the old singers
They had
and
to
the
go
other
rest.
guys, they went to take a break. And then when the other guys came back, those guys went. So they have it all like if you pay attention, they have it all figured out how they. I don't know. They probably have like a doctor or something pumping them with
They're
something.
getting IV.
Oxygen.
They're getting IV
There's
in the back.
something.
Kenny's in the back giving them
Listen,
IVs
No,
real
there's
quick.
no way.
If you gotta think about it. All these guys did all the drugs under the sun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they are the healthiest ones out there.
No.
Mick Jagger looks great. Well, they're still
no.
performing up there, and I don't see any problems with any of them.
They
just
have
saying.
doctors following them around, injecting them with something. There's no way they have that kind of
The
energy.
death becomes her.
They're
potion.
80-something years
There's
old.
a documentary on Chicago and why Peter Cetera left and all that. And those guys like would rent a ranch in the middle of nowhere and would just do drugs for days.
They're awesome
Yeah.
though. If you think about the hits that we were
Yeah,
talking about, Benny
yeah.
Blanco and all those.
They
hits.
have most of their original members still
Yeah.
there, and it's incredible. Rod Stewart was incredible. We've seen a lot of old time bands, and I just don't know how they do it. I'm 62, and I used to do these
Please,
holiday
Mike.
stand like it was easy.
Please, we had the people, the Ecuadorian press here, and when I told them, they asked me like they're writing down like Mike's name, and they kept calling him Jeff Fresh, like Jeff Black, and I'm like, his name is not Jeff,
Miguel.
his name is Mike.
Miguel Negro.
But they didn't believe when I told them his age because it's true. Like Mike's there picking up boxes from all the way over there, walking 10 feet in front of them. Like, come on, guys, keep up.
No, I used to do these holidays like it was easy. It ain't easy anymore.
Well, this is also a different. You're
And it's
doing
a lot
it
of
differently now.
brain-
There's way
brain
more.
Oh yeah, because he's got to.
Way more on your mind, way
Right.
more stress, way more anxiety, way more problems.
People keep
than you had in
asking,
the
why'd you
past.
guys move before the holiday? And I'm like, you guys don't understand. We needed the move. Like the
Yeah.
move. Was
I
not,
think it was
yeah.
smart because
Oh,
you
yeah.
really got a good. Like before we put anything, we're not set up completely yet, and we did a really good.
We're
dry
still living
run.
out of boxes. It's like you moved houses.
Yeah.
You're still living out of a
We
box.
did a really good practice run, and now we kind of know how we want to set it up going into the summer because of how well it went for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I'm jonesing to go to the lake, man, but we're not leaving until after Fresh Fest, unfortunately.
Fresh Fest.
Any more people sign up?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're
good.
about halfway full
Oh, nice.
of RSVPs.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
freshies.
Everything's underway. All the speakers are lined up, squared
Nice.
away. Hotels and
Exciting.
things are.
Are we giving
good.
out any
Merch.
more? Do we
Merch is
have
getting
any
good.
more things to release? Any?
We haven't officially put out the
Tidbits.
schedule. That's coming out next week. The
But we
official schedule will
haven't
drop.
spoken about the speakers. Yeah.
We did mention them one episode. We gave
Oh,
them a
okay.
very
Okay.
very
Abroad.
modest, just a mention, but we didn't have an official fresh. We will have that in the coming weeks. an
But
official.
besides
Fresh Mix
having
episode.
speakers on stage, there's going to be people there that you want to speak to.
Oh yeah.
There's
I
only
know.
3 speakers,
Right.
but there's a design team that's helping us of about
There's
20,
so much networking that's going to happen. There's so many people that you could just
30,
there's
30
people coming
sponsors
from all over the
Yeah.
country,
all around
world,
the world.
really.
There's people that signed up because it's only open to our customers. There's people who signed up to become a customer just so they can get an invite.
That's cool.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. I mean, it's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be good.
Jimmy, you have plans for Norma for Mama's Day?
Well, traditionally we because
Nap?
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, we always celebrate after. We haven't really thought that far ahead yet because she knows.
How many Mother's Days has this been for you?
This will be my 38th.
Wow.
Since 88. Well, 89, so 37, I guess.
So is selling Mother's Day flowers or delivering Mother's Day flowers harder? Or designing? What was the most stressful
I
for you?
definitely don't miss the designing part. I definitely don't miss that. I don't think selling is so much stressful. It's just a lot.
Jimmy, you don't put your phone down.
I know.
Have you seen his desk? His desk is fucking mission control.
I know.
He's got every form of communication at his
Open.
fingertips. And I'm not saying just your average line of communication. He's got everything. I want to get him rear view mirrors
Because my back is to
because
the door.
his back is to the door. You know like
shit.
Pee Wee's bike. I want to get him like those.
Someone's gonna steal it though.
I want to get him those.
So I'm sitting at my desk and I'll be able to see what's going on
Yeah,
behind me.
I want to get him those rear view mirrors with the little plastic things hanging down off of them.
Streamers.
Streamer, we were just talking about
Streamers?
that.
Just talking about
And
gotta
I
put 'em
want
on
to
a
get him a
razor.
sissy bar for the back of his chair.
Who's gonna sit back there?
No,
We
the
don't know.
sissy bar is like the
Oh,
bar.
I thought that was like the backseat.
No, it's like a bar that.
You had a banana. You know what
Yeah.
a banana seat
I
is?
swear.
Put
I
some pegs
swear
on it and I'll ride.
Jimmy's gonna pop up with a CB radio one day and sell flowers.
Well,
on
I
the
guess
CB radio.
Lazaro was going through the Wi-Fi yesterday, and he turns to me and he goes, "You have a tablet?" I go, "Yeah, you need it?" He goes, "No," and I look over at his screen, and he's got the Wi-Fi thing.
uh-huh.
He goes, "Yeah, because it says you're logged on. It says Jimmy's tablet." Oh, I said, "Yeah, my tablet's right here."
He's got a tablet. He's got a cell phone. He's got 2 computer screens.
No, I'm
he
not
doesn't
kidding.
miss anything.
It's like 8:30 and Jimmy's constantly. CJ's telling me it's all day. It's true. Like if I message Jimmy or if send an email. 3:30, 4 o'clock, I already have a response in the morning. Like, if you know what I mean, I don't
get up at
understand.
4, yeah.
4?
Unless the dog wakes me up earlier, then I'm up earlier. She does. She gives me the puppy eyes every day when I get home.
Fresh is so mad. Like, so mad. Like, he's peed in the house every day this week because I'm not there.
Yeah.
He's so mad.
Yeah, Harley's just used to like I'll get home and change and we'll go like she already knows where my clothes are and my
Yeah,
shoes
you haven't
and she just
shared
sits there.
any of your walks.
No, I haven't gone on any walks.
Mommy
You're
just
walking here all the day.
Mommy decided to put Lily down. Lily's not doing well, and she can't walk too well, and she can't get up. She can't hold it in. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna spread her at the lake and up the lake house?
We have Roscoe's ashes at the lake house. I don't know about spreading them, but I imagine she'll probably put Lily's next to Roscoe's because we got them almost at the same time.
Oh, man. Heartbreaking.
Yeah, she's 15, you know. She lived a good life. She
A lot
tries
of
to
work.
get up and she falls down. She has no more hind legs. Her hind legs are shot.
Pobrecita.
Shot. She can smell. If you're eating, she wants some. If you squirt any whipped cream, she hears it. She wants some. But she can't hold it in. It's an accident every day. It's like what happened with Lexi, the same thing. It's like, you know, she's on her way out. But instead of taking her to the vet, we're going to have it done at home.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found somebody today online who's going to come over. And she wants to do it after her birthday, and so it's fine with me.
Good, yeah.
And then they'll cremate her, and then she'll get her ashes back, and she'll do what she wants with them. Yeah. Podcasts have to have some bad on it.
Yeah.
Gotta have some
I
bad.
guess.
Poor Lily.
That's how we're gonna end it.
That's how. That's it.
All right, Jimmy.
Yes.
Any words, Jimmy? Any last
Any
Mother's Day?
Mother's Day words?
Mother's Day?
I want to thank everybody that went through this moving journey and another holiday with us. And, we appreciate everybody, from our own internal team to all of our customers. We appreciate you guys. And, we'll get through the summer and we'll do this again for Valentine's. That's how we gauge. That's how we kind of gauge.
Let me tell you, you guys are acting like Mother's Day's over. This shit ain't over.
No, it's not.
No,
over.
I know.
The market is getting tighter.
Well,
the
when does this
production is getting lower.
This is tomorrow. This airs tomorrow.
Oh, it airs tomorrow. I thought we were a week ago.
No,
And-
the
Everybody's
production's
selling
getting worse by the day.
Coolers are empty. People are gonna have a strong holiday around the country. The weather don't look bad, so far. Did you notice any bad weather? I don't think we have any bad weather reports. I think people are gonna have a strong Mother's Day, and I think the reload next week is gonna be heavy. And then we're in full swing wedding and event season, and there ain't flowers to supply it with, so we're gonna be working hard.
All those weddings that need hydrangeas, it's gonna be stressful.
Yeah.
It's gonna be stressful.
Yeah, the hydrangeas are really getting poured on. The rain.
Roses.
There's no. I mean, I saw people getting over $1 for 40-centimeter wedding varieties today.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never seen that. Not on Valentine's, not any time. So, yeah, I think we have a lot of hard work ahead of us. I don't think we're hardly finished.
No.
I don't think we'll slow down until sometime in early July. I think it's going to go right through. Usually Memorial Day weekend is kind of slow. But the way the calendar is, Memorial Day's 2 weeks from now. Not even.
No, not even.
So,
it's gonna stay busy.
It's going to be busy.
We won't feel the slowdown
good.
till the 3rd to 4th week of June because July is always coming. So
Yeah.
it's inevitable.
Yeah. There ain't no breaks.
No
If
breaks.
you want a break,
Eat a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
there you go.
Mommy got plenty of those.
Full circle. This episode went full
She's
circle.
got them. Hold on. She's got them in regular chocolate.
Yeah.
She's got
Got
her
'em in
dark
chocolate.
chocolate.
She's got 'em in cotton
vanilla,
candy flavor.
Cotton candy.
And then she
banana.
put a lock on the cabinet already.
My favorite thing, I saw Dan Riley peeking in, trying to see through the lock.
He's
She
just
told
trying
me-
to see what's in
She told
there.
me where the
What's in
key.
there?
She told me where the key was in her desk, but I don't want to go in her desk. And she's like, "The key's right here. You could just get it." I go, "No,
No, she's
I'll wait till you get here. You give me
She's
the
like,
key."
Fern, if the basket, how does the basket empty out? I go, Mama, everybody that comes into the office, as they walk by the basket, they grab something. It's inevitable.
Well, Jimmy, you keep on. You keep
on
being-
keeping on.
You keep
Let's do
Jimsying
it.
on.
Let's do it.
Damn
Let's do
right.
it.
Happy
Damn
Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mama's
Mama
Day.
Happy Mama's Day to all the mamas, the fur mamas, the grandmamas, the aunties, the godmamas, all of the ladies out there who are supporting the kids.
Damn right. All of the above. Thank you for listening, guys. This has been another episode of Two Fat Guys Talking Flowers. We're always going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly about flowers. Happy Mama's Day. Thank you.